Alright, so we're taking a look today at Through Kippy's Eyes, which is a puzzle game where you play as this little guy, little robot. And like previous video, I have played this game before on stream. So again, you can follow me and come join me when I play these games at twitch.tv/deepraccoon. So yeah, I had fun with it, and I thought I'd make a video similar to like that. I made it in the same stream, so similar to last video. The sound was not good, so I couldn't really use that. So I thought I'd make a specific video for it, which in the future I might use Twitch streams if I like how it happened. But otherwise, I would probably make a video as well. So, anyways, yeah, Through Kippy's Eyes. Let's take a look. Yeah, so I guess I'll remove a little bit. I guess it's like a very indie game again. Little to no settings, but it's still pretty good. Made by a couple of guys. And yeah, I like the art style. It's quite simple. My only complaint with the art style is, for example, these trees. Oh, it seems like it hasn't saved my progress. Okay, interesting. I would have thought it would. That doesn't matter, I guess we can check it again. But yeah, my only complaint about this is that I really like low poly art styles, but if you are going for a low poly art style, you have to assume the low poly style, right? And these trees kind of look okay, but there's other trees that are going for a more of a conic, like a cone-like shape, and instead of like really forcing the polygons to be seen, they are a little bit a thing. But that's like a very specific thing to my liking. So yeah, the way that the game works is you are this little robot that takes control of things, and then you can move them by rotating, by rolling around, and you can have different interaction, and then you can get out and finish. Very chill game. I like the aesthetic, like I said. Really like the fact that it's just like a completely white background, and here like it teaches you the mechanics very slowly. Chill, relaxing sound as well. Here, for example, they teach you that when you jump out, you actually gain some height. So you can use that to traverse terrain and get up places. Very nice, very creative. And I guess here they teach you, well, like you can go up a little bit of ramps and buttons. And in this case, that button which stays, and this other button which doesn't. And this is the tree that I meant before. That instead of making it in a conic, like a cone, they could have just made it with a lot less polygons and make it like stick out a little bit more. Like, don't be afraid to show the polygons, that's what I mean. Because with everything else, it's fine. It's just after a specific tree. Yeah, I know, I'm ranting on the tree, but... And here, there is also a little bit of perspective. My only little complaint, is a very little complaint, is that sometimes with this perspective, well, especially on keyboard and mouse, I guess, is that you are never in the exact axis of your movement, because here I have to hold two buttons in order to go straight, right? Like up, up and down or stuff like that. Not up and down, but up and left or so on, to be like in the exact axis of the land. If I press only one button, because here, for example, if I only press up, it barely moves. It doesn't move up, it moves like this. I have to press two buttons to make it really work. But that is, I guess, more of a keyboard and mouse problem. But yeah. But yeah, I had honestly quite. Oh, there you go. I think this game is quite fun, quite well made. The levels are quite well designed, and a very chill vibe, which I definitely enjoy. Well, a difficult part of designing puzzle games is that You know, I've already played through these levels, so of course I already know how they kind of work. And what tends to happen is that the developers themselves basically end up thinking that the game's too easy. Because obviously they know the levels, they know exactly what to do, and they can't disconnect themselves from it, which is, you know, obviously a logical thing. But it makes it so that it's difficult to design it because you never really know if it's too difficult or too easy. Because you might be able to do it, but of course you're the developer, so you know how you're supposed to do it. So of course you're gonna find it like easy, right? I guess I don't even need a barrel to get here. But I feel like this game does it pretty well because although the levels are not complex, they also use it. They have like I feel like they have a very good progress of how they show you the different mechanics. So here, for example, this is I forgot about this one, but yeah, this one's pretty good. So here, I guess I have to put the other one on top first. And although you don't really get to see it as much while you're playing through, but the actual level, the menu that you know, where you select the different levels, actually has some of the mechanics in the puzzles, which I find it to be quite interesting because it kind of helps you teach some of these things. Like some of them have buttons, some of them have other stuff that appear later, like trampolines, exactly. And I can't reach that yet, but I can press the button and that enables the trampolines. Whee. So you can see how in previous level it was quite clever that they kind of make you use a barrel and leave it on top of the trampoline so that when you enable it, you see it fly up. So then you already know that you can reach that height because the game taught you basically. Whee. Alright, now I have to change object. Oh, okay. Kind of went through it there. Little error. I don't remember this. Oh, there's a button there, yeah. Okay, so I need the barrel to go up there. Whoop. Barrel. And is it a... Yeah, it is a hold button. There you go, so now I got the key, which I can use to get the chest, and probably the end is there. There you go, ta-da! Nice. So I'm not going to play through the whole thing to let you... I think actually this might be a good time to leave it, actually, because I finished through the whole first world, and there's, well, for now, let's put it that way, only one more world. But yeah, I guess I'll see if I can find one of the examples, I guess, of mechanics that might have been taught through this menu. I think there's one at the beginning of the second world, so if I don't find it here, I'll go there. Yeah. Nothing, so I'll go there. It's very simple, but I think it's very clever to have little things like that really help the player slowly get used to the mechanics, right? And slowly, you know, learn the mechanics and not be overwhelmed in the puzzles, because you know, it's quite difficult sometimes. Because if you just start it, like here for example, they teach you that, well, in ice you drop, and here you can see that you gain speed in ice. He don't make it. Probably I'll unlock once I make the things. But yeah, the sound design I think is very nice as well. Very pleasing. So yeah, so this tree compared to the other one looks a lot better because the polygons are a lot more present, I think. I know I'm ranting about the tree, but still. I think it's important to have like a consistent art style. So anyways, yeah, that was through Kippy's eyes. I guess I can't go to the main menu, which is interesting. So I can go to the hub, which is this. But I can't go to the menu. But yeah, so this was it. That was through Kippy's eyes. You can check it out on itch.io. And it's quite nice. I'll let you, if you're interested, you can play it. You can play through the next world, which is quite interesting. It involves, you know, ice sliding, some snowballs here and there. Quite fun. And I'd definitely be interested to see more of it. Really, like more levels, more worlds, more interesting mechanics. How many things you can add to it. So yeah, that was it through Kippy's eyes. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.